Stephen A. Smith, you and Whitlock certainly have had a war of words. I guess the war continues, World War IV. Let's go.
Hell is wrong with looking at yourself as black first before you're anything else. Black before you're American.
Stephen A. Smith is a cancer to the American media. What are we talking about? This whole black first identity, that's a victim first identity. He's promoting a victim first identity while claiming to be a Christian. Show me anywhere in the Bible where Christians are supposed to take on a victim first mentality.
Okay, right there, you got to know what he just pretzeled, which is unfortunate, but he did. The conversation is Stephen A. Smith, who was talking about like identity, and he's had this debate and going on, him and a couple people online I've seen different, where Stephen A. is like, look, nothing wrong with saying I'm black first, not American first, and the other people saying I'm American first and the black first. Some people say I'm just a human being. All this conversation I've seen the father. I can show you other clips. But then that gets taken into religion, and we all went from now identity to religion, and this is where we are. Continue. This is interesting.
American black people have painted their brand and attached their entire identity to I'm a victim. We've never been victim. All these DEI jobs, all these affirmative action jobs, trust me, if being black were a detriment, people wouldn't brag about being black. There's no victimhood in Christianity. There's no victory in victimhood.
What the hell is wrong?
Blah, blah, blah. Woo, spicy chicken nuggets here. Okay. Once you hear the word all, then obviously, this is what our problem is. We speak in these absolutes. We hear in these absolutes the totality of every situation, because I know you're sitting there. There's a lot of people who are listening and watching right now that ain't even black. So they're like, what are y'all talking about? And then there's people who are black hearing this and saying, not all black people think that way. Not all black people are victims. Y'all know me. Am I a victim? Man, everything come my way. I'm like, all right, it's time to bench press. Get this shit up off me. Let's go. Right? So, but there is a narrative. There is a majority, a minority. It's just enough to say either it's a loud minority or it's a silent majority that you can attribute those attributes to. Victimhood. And victimhood is pervasive because it's not just black people, because, you know, you can always see, we showed you a video 2 days ago where this guy was over there supporting that as well, and he was a white guy. So there's always somebody that's going to sit there and say, oh, woe is you. I don't even want to talk about that layer because it's fatiguing. The layer I want to talk about is when people do that, why? What's the motivation? And there's a motivation to be connected in empathy and to say, oh, the only reason you really did bad on that test is because that test is not for you. Or, oh, the reason you did bad on that test is because, guess what? They don't even understand what you've been through. You had a hard day. You had a hard week. You had a hard life. What's the motivation of saying that instead of saying, hey, man, you better study or else you're going to be dumb? Like, what? Hey, man, you better get your grades up. Hey, man, you better go home. Well, he doesn't have the same home as you. Yeah, but we all have the same amount of time in a day. You got to start saying what we do have in common, not what we don't, right? We all got the same book from the class, right? Think about it. Now, you got a greater environment. Yours is quiet. Yours is chaotic. Well, you're going to have to find peace in the chaos. As my friend, who is a valedictorian, who graduated early from Cornell University and a master's, you got to find your way if you want it. And that's the toughest thing about all these conversations, is to try and measure desire because of circumstances. It's tough. Some people got a smoother road to get there. And you're like, he born on third base. Yeah, but he didn't round home. And then some people born on third base and they round home and keep going. And some people are not born anywhere near the damn stadium and they find themselves rounding home. Desires, man. Desires. And you can't legislate them. So that's why politics and desires don't ever mix. You can't put enough programs out there to make all these kids want to do it. Trust me. I live where they used to have all these damn programs. I'll be like, everybody don't want that. You can pour all this money and you won't. You ain't going to force them to do it. But then there's people you won't give them anything, any assistance, and they're going to go get it. Isn't that the beauty of this? That's the beauty of it. All right, let's keep it spicy. Let's keep it spicy. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Oh, that wasn't enough? Y'all want some more? Well, check out the link in my bio, Hydration Situation Live. Blah, blah, blah.
Right. I'm glad he said that. No one chooses football. Football chooses you. It's so crazy people still stuck in Patrick Mahomes in the offense. I'm like, do you see these numbers? This is Marcellus Wiley on the rocks. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the verse.
Time to hydrate. Hydration situation, so.